So we've began the, you know, Christmas season. Actually, I need to turn that on. So if you'll forgive me for 1 second, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on so that way you can see what it actually looks like when it's on, because it definitely adds a dimension to the mantle that needs to be there. Yeah. Yeah, well, Santa needs to be on too to get the full effect. Yeah, there we go. So there's Santa in a sleigh. A couple of trees. Some lights on the bushes outside, A few more trees. Inside, of course, the main tree. That's always a given, right? You gotta have the main tree, like, spinning, and it's gotta be the best, right? It's gotta be the best tree in your house. Your main tree can't be the second best tree in your house. It's gotta be number one. We've got various snowflakes and balls hanging from the ceiling. Well, we'll just go down here for a second. Now, again, this is the beginning, so no judging. Don't be so judgy. I'm not done. So, this is the entry tree, which, I've got a couple of relatives that are like, you know what? That's my favorite tree. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I can't argue with that. I mean, it can be your favorite tree. It's not the best tree in the house, but it can be your favorite tree. So it is beautiful, no doubt about it. It's got unusual colors and patterns and stuff. So, and of course it's flocked. Some of the lights are not on upstairs. That's annoying. I hate when that happens. Everything's not on, so you don't get the full effect. We've got, that's such a nice touch. Then back into the kitchen. And of course, I got my big. I think of him as a Coca-Cola bear, because they have the bears, the polar bears, and he's got his, he or she has their cubs out playing. In which case, it's probably a she. I don't know. Hey, sometimes dads will get out and play with their kids in the snow, as they should. If you're a good dad, you would, anyway. But, and then over here, your run-of-the-mill scene with a couple of Santa's reindeers at his side. This is my favorite Santa in the house, too, as well. I mean, this guy, he's got that look. He's got it nailed down. He probably could have a little bit more rosy cheeks, frankly, but outside of that, the way he's stepping forward like that, with his cloak just flowing in the wind, I just think that's so cool. And then his sleigh, along with some presents in there, and a tree, under a little lamppost. And then we swing around to the exit door. Oh yeah, we got this guy. And you know what? I love this guy too. Such a good tree. Just a little 7-footer, for the kitchen. Definitely a dad-looking snowman. And his lights aren't on either. And neither are the kids. Because it's so bright. Like, when I turn... Look, I'll show you. I'll show you the difference. It's like, good gracious. Is that a UFO? No, it's 3 little snowmen stacked on top of one another. Dad's is not quite as bright as those are. But that's it for now. That's the early Christmas tour of the Plummer house. And of course, Plummer Christmas traditions. This is how we do it. Not everybody does it like this. Some people don't put up their lights till, like later in the year, after Thanksgiving. Obviously, I want to enjoy it more than that. And it takes me longer than your average Joe to put up these lights. So I hope this makes you filled with Christmas merriment and joy. I hope you guys are blessed beyond measure. I'll see you soon.